Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is episode 3 of Thin Lizzie, and I know there's a lot of footage this month, so we're just gonna jump right into it. If this is your first Thin Lizzie video, welcome. This is a once a month installment on my channel where I am discussing my journey towards health and fitness and weight loss in 2019. Today we are here to discuss March, the successes, the struggles, my goals for April, and everything in between. So let's start with the struggles and go ahead and get those out of the way. The main struggle for March was that I felt like I finally hit a plateau. That might sound strange to call it a plateau considering I was only 4 pounds down when I started March, but it still happened. It's one of those times where I was following the diet, I was doing everything I was supposed to, I started going to the gym, and I wasn't seeing the scale move the way I wanted it to. In fact, I actually went up from what I had started the month. So that was very discouraging, and I filmed in one of those super discouraging moments. So I'm gonna go ahead and share that now. Hi, good morning. I'm getting ready for work, so I have to make this kind of brief. Obviously I'll have to sit down and do my makeup, but this is a struggle session where I wouldn't normally film this kind of thing in my normal vlogs, and that's what I wanted Thin Lizzie to be, is to be a little more raw and honest. Not that I'm not raw and honest in my weekly vlogs, but I don't really share major frustrations or anything too deep as I'm going through it, you know? Like, obviously I had some pretty deep stuff that happened in 2017. I did tell you guys about it, but I don't make it like a general topic that comes up frequently, because it's more so, you know, it's not, I don't want to only show the happy side of life in the vlogs. That's not what I do. But that's not what I want to film. That's not what I want to edit generally. So I'll kind of tell you if I've had a bad week, but I'm not going to go into specifics usually in the weekly vlogs. This is a little different because this is a very specific topic. It's sharing frustration, and everyone knows that losing weight is frustrating and tough and difficult, and anyone who says it isn't, I would love your miracle metabolism because it's tough. I am super frustrated today, this week, and I've done so well the past like month and a half, really trying to stick paleo hybrid thing, only cheating on the weekends for the most part. And for the most part my body has been responding. You know, I was down basically 5 pounds from when I started. Pretty happy with that. Would have liked to see the scale keep moving, but I was feeling okay about that. And then this past weekend was Erica's wedding, and I didn't strictly stick with the diet. Sunday at the wedding, we worked so hard. We were so physical, moving all those benches. I don't think I sat much of the day at all. I just had like veggies for lunch because I don't like to eat a lot before something like standing up as a bridesmaid. I would rather be hungry and not feel like stuffed. So we had a veggie tray and I just ate a bunch of veggies. And then that night for dinner we had breakfast foods because they had breakfast, and again, didn't go crazy. So I was like, man, I might actually have a decent loss when I get home on Monday and like weigh in on Monday. So I weighed in on Monday and I was 3 pounds up, and I was like, what? So I'm like, all right, well maybe my body's just like freaking out because I did have some carbs. I had like a waffle, like it was a baby waffle, not like a big waffle, but I had like a waffle. Maybe my body's just freaking out because of all the carbs. And surely it's going to shift itself once I'm back this week eating my healthy lunches and doing healthy dinners. Somehow this morning I weighed in and I am still 3 pounds up, and I don't have an explanation other than my body hates me. My measurements are back an inch up. So I don't know if it's just water weight, my body's being really funky. These things happen, but it's so frustrating because it feels like 3 pounds up, that's like a whole month's worth of progress that's lost. And maybe I'll be back down those 3 pounds next week, but in the moment, it's like, why do I even bother? Yeah, and it's so hard mentally not to do that to yourself, of being like, oh, well, I give up. I'm just gonna go get Whataburger tonight and screw it. You know, it's so hard not to do that to yourself. So that's why I decided to pick up the camera and talk about it instead of letting myself get to that space. Because this morning I am just like, so I've not been calorie counting because I've just been trying. I really didn't want to have to, because I've done it in the past and I don't get obsessive, but I get a little obsessive. So I wanted to just be able to choose healthy foods in the paleo spectrum that I know I've eaten in the past and successfully lost weight with, and not have to sit there and count every single thing I ate. But it looks like I'm going to have to, because apparently my body doesn't respond unless I am at a strict calorie deficit. And I am still planning to go to the gym. I'm hoping to start this Saturday at the gym. Why does my body and my metabolism insist on staying the weight it is and not going lower? My bean. Saturday, which means it is Thin Lizzie update time. And I just filmed the other clip, I think yesterday. So not much has changed. Sure enough, today was the weigh-in day and I weighed in 2 pounds higher than 2 weeks ago. And now granted, I did end up deciding to use last night as my cheat night because I was in such a mental state that I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and do cheat night now. Weigh-in's already gonna be bad. Let's just hit the reset button on Saturday instead of Friday. So today is the start of a new week. And we're gonna start this off in a new mental space. So we're going to try to erase the bad stuff that happened this past week. Because it's kind of annoying, because even though I didn't necessarily stay 100% paleo during the week, I did consciously make good decisions the whole week, even during the wedding. So frustrating, but we're gonna let that go, or try to, and start fresh today. It's a new week. Hopefully this week I can just go ahead and lose those 2 pounds back again, be back where I was again. Do I have one more week? Oh, I have one more week after this, so the month wouldn't be a wash then. I would still have another week to possibly lose some more, and I am starting the gym. Okay, Thin Lizzie folks, it is the last week, I think, of this month's Thin Lizzie. Today was supposed to be a weigh-in day, but I have postponed that. There might not even be a weigh-in for this week. I'm still figuring out, because last week was a bust for who knows what reason. This week I do know the reason, and I'm pretty sure mostly ladies watch this. I think my demographic is mostly ladies. So the ladies will understand when I just say there was a specific reason why this week of the month I did not lose any weight. Ladies get me. I did work out twice this week. I stuck with the diet very well this week. I think there was only a couple times that I ate something not paleo, and on those days I had plenty of calories for it, so that shouldn't have affected things. Just health-wise, not the best decision. And I'm going to the gym tomorrow, so we shall see how it is later in the week. So like I said there, anyone who's tried to lose weight knows that it can be a very frustrating process, and sometimes you have to just switch things up. So my response to those first few very frustrating weeks of March was to change up what I was doing. Paleo, I think, is the path that I will eventually be on, but it wasn't working for me losing weight. And not tracking calories, even though I kind of had a concept of what I was eating each day, wasn't helping me lose weight. So I had to switch things up, because ultimately my goal is health, fitness, and weight loss. So here I am, and I have started a new diet. I have switched from pure paleo into lower carb. So I don't think technically doing full keto, because I'm not keeping it 20 grams of carbs or under per day. but I am doing lower carb. So right now my goal for each day is to be at 47 net carbs per day. So far has been an attainable amount for me where I haven't felt sluggish. I didn't get any of the keto flu effects. I've still felt full energy. I still feel like I'm getting enough food. I don't feel like I'm missing out from having those extra carbs. And I'm still eating a lot of the same foods I was doing when I was doing paleo. I was really keeping an eye on carbs because I was probably eating way more carbs than 47 in a day. And now I am also tracking my calories. So I'm using an app called Carb Manager, and I will actually link to a channel that told me about this. I started following her videos. She is an actual keto YouTuber. However, she was using this app to track her carbs and her calories, and I've been using her to get some recipe ideas. So I started tracking carbs, calories, fat, protein, all of that stuff in this app as another part of my response to trying to change things up. As a result of switching to a lower carb, moderate fat, moderate protein diet, and also tracking for the week, and also going to the gym 4 times in the past 2 weeks, I can finally say I lost 3 pounds this month, which was actually 3 pounds in the last week. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if my body continues to respond to it with time. We'll see if 47 net carbs is where my body likes to be. It's still an experiment, but that brings us into successes, which is, hey, I lost 3 pounds, finally. I am getting ready to go to work. I open the blinds. So I'm sitting down to do my makeup, but before I go, it is the final update for Thin Lizzie episode 3. So I'm very happy to report I have some good news. So, as I'm sure I will talk at length in the actual discussion video, I changed my diet this past week, and that plus the gym was actually effective, and I actually lost 3 pounds just this week. I don't expect that to be the norm, but it was definitely the shock to the system that my body needed, apparently. So I am very happy with that, and we'll discuss that more in the Thin Lizzie video because now I have to do my makeup. So, feeling really good today, very encouraged, very happy. Hope this means good things in April, but feeling much better. And I think I've found something that I can stick with. So, let's discuss that in the actual episode. The other success for March is that I finally made it back into the gym. I went to the gym 4 times in the past 2 weeks. So I got in a schedule of Sunday, Thursday the past 2 weeks because that's what worked with my schedule. This week I had some physical activity yesterday, which you'll see in a little clip of it in the weekly vlog, I think. And then I'm planning to go to the gym on Wednesday and Friday of this week because that's what worked with my schedule. So instead of talking to you about the gym sessions now, I will share one of the clips from after the gym. So it is happening. Today is the day. I am dressed and ready to go to the gym. We are finally seeing this happen. I need to close the bedroom door before the dogs destroy the bedroom. But heading to the gym for the first time in a long time, ready to kick this off and hopefully get into a schedule and a habit. Let's do this. Okay, so I completed the gym for today. And my first 3 days of the gym, what I've done is the treadmill, but the treadmill at an incline. So until I get a little more cardio ready, I don't really want to start running. I might not even do running to begin with because I'm not training for a race and I don't really like, despite having done so many 5Ks, 10Ks, 10 milers, and half marathons, I actually do not really like running, not on the treadmill at least. So that kind of feels like torture in the gym. I did it when I had to train because I knew I needed to do it for the races, but in a general time in the gym, not my favorite thing. So to keep myself motivated for now, I have just been walking on an incline, making it a harder workout than just walking. So definitely pushing myself. And then I've been doing my weightlifting as I always do. So my plan is to hopefully do Zumba 2 times a week and do the cardio and weightlifting 2 times a week. We're working on it. We're working on making this happen. Thin Lizzie folks, we're working on it. The other big change for March was that I finally started cooking at home again. I was over the flu. I was into my routine at work, getting my energy levels back in check, figuring things out. I cooked a whole lot more this month, especially at the end of the month, which again contributed to success. I am 100% packing my lunch every day for work, and I have since I started the job. I have not eaten out for lunch aside from a weekend since I started this job, so that's been 6 weeks or so of packing my lunch every day. So definitely in that habit now, going to continue that. It's working out really well for me, tracking everything I need to track by packing my lunch. So here's some of the things I ate this past month. These don't look like much, but these are awesome. These are the blackened chicken tenders from Popeyes. I forget how much they're, but they're very low calorie. They're blackened, 50 calories each one. Super low calorie, no breading or anything on them. They're delicious, and I usually get green beans with mine. Mike gets french fries and he gets 5 piece, but they are delicious. So there is my plate. There is Mike's plate. Looks yummy. All right, so here's the finished product. Mike's is prettier than mine. Mine got kind of thrown together, but his is pretty. It's gonna be dinner. So it was a late work night, and then I had to go to the seamstress and pick up pants because short people problems. So this is a to-go dinner. I got a dinner salad and then some lemon pepper wings and some Gold Rush wings, which are basically like hot honey mustard. So that's gonna be tonight's dinner. Mike also has some wings. Is what I'm taking for lunch today. I've made myself kind of like a buffalo style cob. So I've got some romaine, some carrots, hard-boiled egg, cucumber, and blue cheese. And then I took the leftover rotisserie chicken breast and added some Frank's hot and some sour cream to make it creamy. And these are my snacks for the day. So this will probably be my morning snack, my afternoon snack, and it's a long day, so I'm bringing these just in case I get hungry again. I don't think I will. They'll probably just go on my desk. But long day today, so I don't want to get hungry and end up eating something bad. So bringing them just in case. There is the burrito en fuego. And my salad as always. So here's my fancy dinner for tonight. I've got 2 eggs, some chicken breakfast sausage, 2 pieces of bacon, some avocado, and some very interested dogs. So for tomorrow's lunch, I basically recreated my own little version of the Olive Garden salad because I've got the Olive Garden salad dressing. So I've just got romaine, carrots, and a little bit of cheese. Got olives to go into it, and a little bit of the other half of my avocado from dinner tonight. And that's going to be my little Olive Garden salad. This guy is back, so we're out for dinner. Sushi. Going into work late today, so I went ahead and made myself some brunch, I guess, because it's about 11:30, so it's breakfast for lunch. Yum. So here's our little taco night. We got the Siete.
It's Tuesday.
Almond flour. Oh, it is Tuesday! Look at me! Taco Tuesday. All our hot sauces, some salsa, sour cream, olives for me, fresh onions and jalapeno for Mike, a little pico. It's gonna be good. Okay, so here's dinner. We've got some buffalo chicken sausages from Boar's Head, some French green beans, and some zucchini. So we have our bunless burgers with all the toppings. We got some sauteed troll, sauteed onions, blue cheese, raw onions for Mike. This was so good last time. Very excited, so yum. So tonight for dinner, I made this recipe from Plated. Rosemary pork chop with fig, balsamic glaze, and blue cheese potatoes. It is not keto and it's not paleo either, really, but low on calorie though. Only 580 calories per serving, so yay. Looks good. So there we have it, a little brat, some spinach, and ooh, steamy camera. Some fresh out of the oven, cheesy broccoli. Okay, so here is tonight's dinner. Mike is trying to get a head start on the dishes because this creamy tomato sauce was not easy to make. So I got the roasted veggies, which I believe is broccoli, onions, carrots, I think there might be mushrooms in there, the marinated slaw, and then for the first time I got the shrimp kebabs, which comes with zucchini, a little tzatziki sauce, Tonight we're having some stuffed peppers. So the first step is getting the peppers in the oven just to get their roasting started. So in they go. So there's mine. I'm just gonna do one pepper. Save my other one for leftovers. So before I go into goals, I do have clips of all of my grocery hauls for the month. And I wanted to ask you guys, do you like the grocery portion? Because when I was editing the other footage of this last night, preparing to make this video, there's a lot of grocery footage. And I just don't want to keep filling this video with grocery footage if you guys don't care about grocery hauls. So do you like it? Do you want me to keep it in? Do you want me to only show when I find a new and interesting product and not show you what I'm buying every week? Is there any more information during the grocery hauls that you'd like if you want me to keep it? Do you want to see more recipes instead? Give me feedback down below because I'm still trying to figure out what is interesting to you guys, because I know what I like to watch and it's usually the cooking recipes portion, so I can try to be better about that if that's what you guys want to see. But for now, here is possibly the last bit of grocery hauls if you guys don't like them, but here they are. Okay, so this is the week's grocery haul, and we have a ton of dinner items in the fridge right now because we had some stuff that I purchased last week to make for dinner, and we've got a Green Chef that arrived, so I didn't need to get anything for dinner. So this is mostly just stuff for my lunches. Meat and cheese packs to take for lunch. I've got some veggie trays. These sounded really interesting. Coconut chips with espresso and some mango stuff. Maple vanilla coconut chips. Got some pomegranate, cottage cheese, little snacky things, and what a world we live in. You don't even have to boil your own eggs. They will boil them for you. And you could just take them individually. It's even got like a resealable container. What a world. Okay, so it is the second week of March, and I had a massive grocery haul because I went to H-E-B, and I don't normally go to H-E-B. It's usually too crazy for me on the weekends, but it was Monday, so I went for it. It's kind of a mixture. I don't know what to really even go over, but I got some things for my lunches, like these, some plantain chips, some jicama, like a veggie snack tray. I'm gonna do a couple salads that I'm gonna take to lunch, so I got some salad mix. They had cotton candy grapes, which are some of my faves. Really excited to see these in the frozen section because this is the same brand that does the chips that we love. These are almond flour tortillas. They're in the freezer section. Planning to make like taco salad later in the week. So I'm gonna give it a go and see how they are. So here is the haul for this week. Today is March 17th. And we didn't really need anything for dinner because we've got a Home Chef box that I haven't made anything from yet. So we're good for dinner. I just needed stuff to pack my lunches and like snacky things. So these were really successful. Really like these a lot. I was not that great at boiling eggs. This is kind of perfect. They're already boiled. They're already peeled. You just pack, I get a little Ziploc bag and put one in my lunch. So these were successful. These were also very successful. I liked that a lot. You tried this one 2 weeks ago, I think. Really liked it. So I'll probably like pair this and this together so you get some veggies, some meat, some cheese as a combo, and some Skinny Pop. Very curious. Okay, so I went to Target today and I went ahead and got some items for my lunches for this week because they have some stuff that Kroger doesn't carry. So this is not the protein pack I got the first time that I really enjoyed. I guess they changed them after I bought them the first week. However, it's pretty similar. And then I absolutely loved these little coconut chips that are espresso flavored and maple vanilla. Couldn't find them anywhere else other than Target. So I got those and some dried mango. So here is the final haul for March. And we got a lot of stuff this week, so kind of grouped all of our produce together over here. Some of this is for lunches because I got mostly meat and cheese snack packs from Target. So I got some salad mix and some veggies to take to go to work to be a little more balanced. And the rest is for our dinners this week. We also have a few different kinds of meats. This is going to be our dinner today. We tried the buffalo chicken sausage version of this. Pretty good, so I tried the bratwurst this week. Moving farther into lower carb. I was already doing paleo-ish. So really all I'm doing is knocking down some of the more snack items that I was getting that are higher carb and taking out some of the fruits. And instead of the fruits, I'm going to make a keto recipe for a little dessert thing. So that's why I have these two items. So with March out of the way, let's talk about goals for April. I have 3 goals for April, and you know, that's not including just general weight loss and healthy living. They are: 1, stick with the new tracking app, the carb manager that I've been using. Stick to my macros for each day. That's a 2-part first goal. My second goal is that I want to actually start going back to Zumba again, and this is tough with my schedule. Ideally, I would like to do Monday Zumba, Wednesday, Friday gym, Saturday Zumba. However, I work a lot of Saturdays now, so the Saturday Zumba, not super likely. But at least if I'm doing Zumba Monday and then 2 gym sessions, that's 3 gym sessions a week. That's way better than before, and I think I should see good results with that. So my goal is to actually start going to the Monday night Zumbas and the Saturday Zumbas when I can. And then the last goal is really just continuing the changes I made this past week, which was to stick with low carb for this month and see how it goes. So that's it for this month's Thin Lizzie episode, but I'll be back next month on May 8th with episode 4. So leave me comments down below if you have anything else you'd like to see in these episodes. If there's anything else you want me to talk about that I'm missing, let me know. I am open to feedback and anything else you'd like to see included. So until then, bye.